I'm on a journey to platinum every Devil May Cry game. Last video I got the platinum trophy for Devil May Cry 1, and in this video I'll get the platinum trophy for Devil May Cry 2 is the second installment to the Devil May Cry franchise. This game is also considered to be the least liked in the franchise, and it's definitely not for no reason too. Let's just go over some reasons. In my opinion, I think the story for this game is the weakest in the franchise. I know all the games aren't really revolving around story. This one just really has the weakest one, to be honest. Combat is really clunky and just boring overall. The bosses, they're really mid in my opinion. And last but not least, I don't like that you can't unlock moves in this game like you could in the other ones. It just gives you the whole move set straight from the back. Anyways, enough complaining, let's go over the trophy list. I'm gonna go over the trophy list first because I ended up using a guide on this game. It is said to be a 3 out of 10 on its difficulty, estimated to take around 3 playthroughs and 13 hours to platinum, which honestly doesn't sound that bad at all to me. There are 33 trophies needed for the platinum. There are 4 playthrough related trophies, 3 being difficulty and 1 being character related. Most of the other trophies are related to story, collectible based, bloody palace, or having to do with other miscellaneous stuff. Now that we have that out of the way, let's dive gun first into this journey. Get it? Because this game is known for its OP guns.
Let's go!
For the first playthrough, I decided to play as Lucia because I heard she had less missions than Dante, and well, I was pretty much right because she had 13 missions, and honestly, I don't want to go over them or the story at all because the story, to me, it really had no significance, and I don't think it's as important, and plus, no spoilers. In this playthrough, I ended up getting 17 trophies, which really blew my mind now that I'm looking over this again, but 11 of them had to do with bosses or story, and the other 6 were for miscellaneous stuff. I'll pop the story trophies here now. First trophy I'll be covering is Hungry Like Wolves, which is for defeating Bulwark. I think that's how you say his name. This is the 11th trophy I was talking about. Normally it is a story trophy that you earn playing as Dante, but you can also defeat him while playing as Lucia. All you pretty much have to do to fight him is do every secret mission until the last one, and he's a boss for the final one. His fight is really annoying though in my opinion. Now that that's out of the way, I'll explain how I got the other trophies. In Vogue, which is for performing an S-rank combo with Lucia, which I surprisingly did in the first mission. Next up is a Secret Revealed, which is for completing a secret mission, which is really easy, and sadly, any of the secret missions weren't as creative as the first game was. All of them had you defeating 2 waves of enemies. After that, some orbs spawn, including a blue orb, and then you could just teleport out of there, that's all. And next up is this one, which is for collecting 12 blue orbs as Dante or Lucia, which in my opinion, it's pretty self-explanatory. I made progress towards this trophy from just collecting random blue orbs found in missions or just finishing secret missions. Next trophy we have is Check Out My Collection, which is for collecting all arsenals for Lucia, which if you don't know, Lucia's arsenals are basically the equivalent of Dante's guns, basically. Next trophy is Armed and Dangerous, and that's for reaching level 3 on any swords as Lucia, which kinda didn't cost that much to upgrade one of her swords to level 3 to be honest. The last trophy we have left is Take Heart Lucia, which is for collecting all devil hearts as Lucia. After all of that is the second playthrough. We play as Dante on normal difficulty. There's only one story related trophy that I got, and it's called Sin City, which is for defeating the Farsterus, which is a boss exclusive to Dante's scenario. Now, onto the other trophies I got during this playthrough. First is Full Armory, which is for collecting all swords with Dante, which I ended up using a guide to help me find all the weapons. The next 2 trophies were for upgrading any gun to level 3, and for upgrading all of Dante's swords to level 3. Good swords. Get a trophy. Ooh, got the trophy. Reach level 3 on all swords with Dante. After that hell of a playthrough, I would start a hard playthrough as Lucia, because I thought doing so would unlock Trish, but well, I was definitely wrong, I'll say that now. It still wasn't worth the extra playthrough of hell. I ended up getting 2 trophies in this hard playthrough, which is for maxing out my health. And another for beating the game on hard. I won't go over the extra playthrough I did to unlock Trish, just know it was annoying as hell. But I did end up getting a trophy, which is for maxing out my Devil Trigger gauge. Now moving on to the last playthrough I have to do, which is the must die playthrough. I chose to do this with Trish because I was basically killing 2 birds with 1 stone. How would I be killing 2 birds with 1 stone, you ask? That's a great question. I'll tell you how. Well, it's because I will be getting a trophy for beating the game on must die difficulty, as well as a trophy for beating the game with Trish. This playthrough wasn't as bad as DMC1's Dante Must Die, and surprisingly, I didn't struggle much on any bosses. Now with that being said, here are the 2 trophies I earned. Every time I'll confess. Next thing on my to-do is the Bloody Palace trophies. There are 3 trophies to get in this mode total. Realistically, this should take me around 4 hours to do so because for one of the trophies I have to reach floor 9000. But I ended up using the super costume cheat code. If you want to know how to do it exactly, I'm not going to go over it here, but I'll put a video in the link in the description if you want to know. Now that that's out of the way, I'm going to go over the trophies. Now, remember how I said there were 3 in total, right? Well, one is for reaching floor 1000, the second one's for reaching floor 5000. And the final one is for reaching floor 9000. Getting all 3 of these trophies took me around an hour to do so. If I was doing this alone, I literally would have went insane, like holy shit. This shit was genuinely so boring. But luckily I had 2 of my friends in the party with me, so shout out for them for being in the party. Anyways, here are the trophies. I don't know what this is. I don't know what this is, okay.
It's on the hog. Okay, great. Now I got...
Oh my god, I got another trophy. I don't know what this is though. Because it's in fucking French.
2's hog.
You know, I'm gonna get the trophy that says over 9000.
Yo, Denzel, there's no way you're trying to platinum
Plus the
ASBR.
9000. What the fuck? Next thing I have to do is get an S rank on a mission with Lucia and Dante for 2 different trophies. For Lucia, I ended up doing an S rank on mission 1, which for her, the S rank was really easy. I'm pretty sure it only took me 1 attempt, so here's a trophy for that. Oh my god, I got it! Fuck you, Denzel. You doubted me, but I fucking prevailed. But on the other hand, for Dante, oh boy. It took me hella attempts, mostly because I couldn't keep up a good style combo, or it was because I ended up taking too much damage. Genuinely though, I was going so insane while repeating this mission over and over again. But after hella attempts, I ended up getting the trophy highest honor for getting an S rank with Dante.
I ever came here now.
Cool. Denzel, I'm gonna beat your ass if I don't get S rank. Oh my fucking god! Now for the final trophy needed, which is to the max, which is for reaching level 3 in all arsenals with Lucia, which doesn't sound too bad, right? Because of how fast we leveled up all of Dante's swords? Well, that's where you're wrong. I basically had all of them leveled up to level 2, which yes is good. Holy hell. You're telling me I need 30k red orbs to upgrade it to level 3? You dead ass? Basically in total, I need to farm for 90k orbs, which yes does sound like a lot. Probably because it is, but I found a way to get 5k a minute. Basically just do mission 9 as Lucia, which is the first fight with Arius. Try to beat him as fast as you can, and you should. If not, it's guaranteed you get 5k red orbs every attempt. I ended up using this method for 20 minutes or so when I was approaching the finish line, like I was 2 run-throughs away. When I suddenly got 10k for finishing it, I was really surprised, to be honest. It really shocked me. Anyways, enough of yap. Here's me getting the final trophy and the platinum trophy. Go. Oh shit, I was gonna upgrade the wrong thing. First one upgraded. Next. Finally, the fucking cranky bombs. Oh, to the max. Reach level 3 in all arsenals with Lucia. And guess what? Platinum trophy. Unlock all trophies. Finally. Oh my god. That's it for this video. My thoughts on this platinum was that I found it to be really boring in my opinion, especially the Bloody Palace. I apologize if this video is more low quality than my other ones. I tried to rush this one a bit and try to get it out as soon as possible. Just know the next video I'll be making a platinum over is Silent Hill 2 Remake, so you guys just stay tuned for that. Now with all that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Be sure to show some support by liking, commenting, or even subscribing. I hope you guys have a great and amazing day.